Hello dear students, today we'll have a discussion on the questions of analogy. So basically what is analogy is, analogy indicates the relationship between the elements. In all the analogy questions, you will be able to see two pairs. One pair is called reference pair and the other pair is called unknown pair. So what you need to do is, you just need to observe the reference pair and understand what is the relation or what is the logic in it. The same logic you have to apply to get the required quantity. So you can see three types of questions in analogy. One is number analogy and letter analogy and word analogy. And before we are proceeding with any analogy questions, it is always suggested, please do remember these three prerequisites. One is remember 1 to 25 squares and 1 to 20 cubes and A to Z alphabets with the respective numbers. So this is the basic prerequisite. So if you know this, then only you feel very comfortable of solving the questions. Otherwise also you can solve, but only thing is it may take some time. So if you want to solve the questions faster, you have to remember this so that you can feel very comfortable while you are solving the questions. Let's look at the number analogy questions. Look at the first question. In the first question, the reference pair is given as 25 216. Then 64 will be what? 25 is 5 square. 216 is 6 cube. 5 square turns to be 6 cube. That means the logic here is n square is n plus 1 whole cube. In the similar way, 64 is 8 square. 8 square will become 8 plus 1 9 cube. 9 cube is 729. You can mark the answer choice as option A. Even 9 cube value, if you check the last digit also, you can able to mark the answer. 9 into 9 ends with 1. 1 into 9 ends with 9. Check the option which is ending with 9. Look at the second question. The reference here is 216 is 36. Then 1331 will be what? 216 is a very familiar number which is 6 cube. 36 is 6 square. So the logic here is n cube turns to be n square. Then 1331 will be what? 1331 is 11 cube. 11 cube will become 11 square. 11 square is 121. Mark the answer option A. Look at the next question. 381. Then 7 will be what? 81 is 9 square. 9 is 3 square. So basically 3 become 3 power 4. That means logic here is n turns to be n power 4. Then 7 will be 7 power 4. Even if you don't know the 7 power 4, 7 power 4 is nothing but 7 is multiplied for 4 times. 7 into 7 ends with 9. 7 into 7 ends with 9. 9 into 9 ends with 1. So your answer choice must end with 1. Check the option which is ending with 1. Mark it as option A. Look at the next question. 216. Then 5 will be what? 16 is basically 4 square. 2 become 4 square. Then 5 become what? So 4 square, 4 can be 2 square. So if you can think 2 power 4, 5 power 4. But 5 power 4 is not there in the option. So that logic is not working. Look for the other logic. 2 is 4 square. 2 plus 2 is 4. Then 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 square should be the answer, which is 49. Available as D. Mark it as answer. Look at the next question. The reference here is 11236, 11449. 11664 will be what? So if you observe the last two digits here, this is 6 square, this is 7 square. And here it is 8 square. The next should come 9 square. 9 square means it will end with 81. The last two digits must be 81. Answer can be either C or D. And now if you observe the first part of the answer, this is 112, 114. There is an increase of 2. 116 will be increased by 2. 116 plus 2 will be 118. Mark it as option C. Eliminate option D. Next question. 625 is 526. Then 225 will be what? 625 is 526 and 225 will be what? So 526 is not a square number or cube number. So you can check in the other way. But if you observe 625, if you reverse the digits, it will be 526. In the similar way, 225, if you reverse the digits, it is 522. Available as C, mark it as answer choice. Look at the next question. 405 is 135, 729 will be what? If you observe reference 405, it turns to 135. Then 729 will be what? 405 approximately 1/3 of this number. So if you observe 405 and if you divide this number with 3, let me check. 3 ones are and 3 threes are, 3 fives are. So I understand the logic here is n become 1/3 of that number. That means n by 3. In the similar fashion, 729 will be 729 divided by 3. 3 2s are 6, 3 4s are, 3 3s are. Answer must be 243. Mark it as answer choice. Or otherwise, you can also look at this logic. 405, if you observe the sum of the digits here, which is equal to 9. 135, the sum of the digits is 9. And 729, sum of the digits is 18. 18 is nothing but 1 plus 8, 9. In a similar way, your answer should have a digital sum of 9. If you check the option, it is not matching with 9. It is also no. And 2 plus 4 plus 3 is 9. It should be the answer. Mark it as answer choice. Look at the next question. 15 is 90. Then 17 will be what? 15 is 90. What is the relation? In 15 table you will see 90. 15 into 6 is 90. In a similar way, 17 into 6 should be your answer. 17 into 6 is 102. Available as A. Mark it as answer. Next one. 28 is 784. In the similar way, dash will be 1444. So 28 is 784. That means 28 square they have taken. 28 square if you observe, this is A and this is B. 2 square is 4. 2AB is 32 because 8 2s are 16, 16 2s are. 8 square is 64. Take a last digit as 4, send it as carry, it will be 8, send it as carry, it will be 7. Answer is 784. Dash will be 1444 is the question. That means basically you need to find out square root of 1444. And to find out the square or root of this number before we are going to this. So because square root of this number is definitely because it's a 4 digit, answer should be 2 digits. I am eliminating these two. And if you observe 3 square, what is the value of 3 square? Which is 9. If you observe 4 square is 16. And similarly, what is 30 square? 900. What is 40 square? 1600. The given number is square root of this. That means square root of 1600 is 40. Square root of 900 is 30. This number is in between this and less than 1600. That means answer should be less than 40. Look at the option which is less than 40. Mark it as answer choice. And even if you check 38 square is matching with 1444. Mark it as answer choice. Look at the next question. And it's a direct question. 2197 is 13 cube. In the similar way, 729 is which cube? 729 is 9 cube. Answer must be option C. So 144 become 20736. What is the reason for it? If you take 144 and if you find out the square of it, take it as A, take it as B. 14 square is 196. And 2AB is nothing but 14 into 4 into 2. That means 56 into 2, which is giving a result as 112, and 4 square is 16. Because we have taken one digit here, take a last digit 6, send it as carry. it will be 113. Send 11 as carry to the next number. Answer will be 20736. In a similar way, 288 square is required. And you no need to calculate this value because 288 square, 8 square will end with 4. Like, check the option which is ending with 4, mark it as answer choice. Next question. 2 square 3 cube. 2 square into 3 cube is 12. Then 5 cube into 7 cube will be what? Is the question. So you can observe powers. If you observe, this is 2 and 3. 2 into 3 is 6 and 6 into 2 is 12 and 3 into 3 is 9. 9 into 2 is 18. Mark it as answer. 49, 81. 100 will be what? 49 is 7 square, 81 is 9 square, 100 is 10 square. So 9 become 10 square, 10 will become 12 square because there is an increase of 2. 12 square is 144. Mark it as answer. Last one. 4 is 0.25. Then 5 will be what? 4 is 0.25. What is the reason? If you flip it, it is 1 by 4. 1 by 4 is 25%. 25% we can write it as 0.25. In a similar way, 5 will be, if you flip it, it is 1 by 5. 1 by 5 is 20%. 20% is nothing but 0.20. Mark it as option C. Thank you so much.